Hi everybody, welcome back. Week 36 of the message from deep space. Last time we learned some gross truths about the creatures, the aliens, and the Icarians, as we've been calling them. And basically that they're two species like merged into one. And let's see what else they have to tell us. Let's see, A and B. A and B is adjective. Lives is to A, dies is to B. To live and to die. To explore and to not explore. What does this mean? Like interest? This? Maybe? Humanity is. Okay. Transmitter, 0. So if transmitter 0 was to split like an atom or die like a star, what? Is to what? Dying? Whoops, dies. Okay, if they're saying if the transmitter stopped, then that would show what? Disinterest? Okay. I think we're on the right track. So carrying birth is what? Guess that's to be interested? I don't know. Interest and disinterest is not quite correct, I think, but if a carrying 0 carrying 0 does death to a carrying 1. What? What does that mean? If one Icarian kills another Icarian? Icarian species, and Icarian species 0, and species 1, and species 2. So of all the species of Icarians, the Icarian species 0 individual dies because of disinterest. Icarian 0 target Icarian 1 does die is to vary. What did I do? Oh, I misspelled it. Disinterest. But it's not disinterest. Is it like happy? Maybe it's like happy and angry. Something like that? No. I don't know. Leave it like that for now and we'll see. Alright, and you know, this is question marks, so something is a verb. Back to the old classic. Something is a verb. All Icarians does dies. What is all Icarians does dies. Does dies. All Icarians live and die, I guess. All Icarians die, split, do. Icarian mass is do. Icarian lives do. What does this mean? All Icarians live. The individuals split up. Then the Icarian mass. The Icarian do is mass. What does that mean? The Icarian lives. There's something better for do. Is that a problem? Go do. No. All life. All life does something. Life at a target star does this. So life's star does something. Life 1 and life 2 does something. Life 2 and Life 1 does something. Test. Humanity does something. What? True? Okay. Is it like communicate? The Acarians do communicate is to what? Oh boy. Acarians communicating. Acarians communicating. Hold on. Acarians are doing what together? Acarians are what? Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. I don't quite get the all the Carians die. Okay, I get that part. All the Carian life splits, and the mass of Carians. Okay. Life 0. A Carian target a Carian 1 do is to what? Okay, let's think about this. A Carian. All the Carians die. It's a verb. A verb. But it's not death. It's not death. What is it if it's not death? Not death, it's something else. All Icarians. I'm trying to think. They all die. I'm trying to parse what Icarian mass is due is. Icarian mass is due. I think Icarian is mass. Icarian lives something. All life does something. Life created. Is it like created a star? No. Life 1. Or like life exists from stars. Life 1 was created from Life 0. Oh no. Hmm. Let me pause it and stare at this for a while and see if I can come up with anything. And I'll be right back. I just wanted to record as I try this. One thing I was thinking is this just life or lives? No, let's see. Lives. No, okay. Okay, back to the drawing board. Alright guys, apologies. That one took a lot of thinking and a little bit of help from the Discord on that one. Wow, yeah, that one really stumped me, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's because I had to go back a few, reread a lot of these. So the answer to the last transmission, I'll just show you, was disinterest. Which instantly tells me that I have that word wrong. That I have that word incorrect, because I had to go back and see, right, so what is this? Like, to split is to disinterest? Like, what am I talking about here? Uh, and then this is where I got it from. The something is to disinterest. Also, I changed the word, uh, target to just this. It just unclutters it a little bit, and then it just makes it obvious what is the target of the sentence, because I just put in parentheses, removed the space in the dictionary, and made it clear. So, yeah, we're finally back and rolling, but yeah, wow, that one took me a while, and it also makes me think, I think before we move on, we should go back and relook at this, because this is morality. This is simple morality. So it's not interest and disinterest. It's, I mean, what's morality? It'd be like right and wrong. You see, right and wrong, but even then, it's not really true, because, or like good or bad. Good. Okay, here we go. I've learned that this past year there's two different kinds of good. There's good in morality and good in capability. Which is it here, Dr. Bees? This is morally good and morally bad. Okay, okay, okay. I think we're getting there now. This is only This is only something we could translate, we could understand if we viewed the world the same way, in terms of the good and the bad and the in-between, and the ugly. A pit in my stomach tells me that when Batista says ugly, my name will somehow find its way coming soon after. As long as you already know, I'm not ugly. Okay, so that totally recontextualizes what the heck we were just doing. Um, and now it should make a little more sense. And then now, when a species dies, it's bad, is what he's saying. That makes sense. That makes sense. So, okay, cool. So I'm just gonna put a quick pause. I'll be right back, and then we'll get right back into this transmission. Alrighty, let's keep rolling. Alright, so in the carrying life of an individual does something is to not bad and not good. Whatever this question mark is, it's not good or bad. Conversion. They're saying this word is conversion. Conversion. Let's recontextualize here. So all a carrion life eventually dies. All a carrion life, the individual splits. I don't quite understand the mass is due thing, but a Carrion lives. Carrions do live. Okay. All life does conversion. The life, like a star converts into life. Is that what it's saying? And life, like a parent births a child, a parent births a child. Like, is that just like the life cycle or something? Okay. And the carrion doing conversion is bad. Not conversion, is it like death? Like a, like, like a star dies to create life. Someone else dies to create more life, something like that. And then they're saying an individual is life, is converting, not good or bad. Might need a hypothesis on that one. Might need a hypothesis. I feel like we're not quite there. But let's see what this is. Something is a verb. Explore is a question mark. Maybe like an action or something. Exploring is an action. Okay, what equals 0? Just informational. Okay, we have 2 more. A, B. A and B is an adjective. A and B is an action, probably. A is the good. Like, A is a good action and B is a bad action. Try that. So let's say this is act or action. So if in a carrion, does it like hurt and heal? Maybe, possibly. When a carrion is dying, related to B, the carrion is killing someone. It relates to B. Okay. Carrion killing humans. Okay, would be bad. Or that would be like killing. In a carrion, killing humans is like a bad action. Then, a carrion's helping humans is what? Good action. Oh, I'm sorry. Carrions? If a carrion's something, humans are dying, is B. Then, a carrion's entity living, they're doing what? Do good action? No. Let's see what the idea is. Humanity dies is B. And B is a bad action. They would want humanity lives do. They care about us. Understand that. But what? Humanity lives do. They want this. So good. Do action. Just like they wanted to do this. No. I want to do action A. A action, maybe? Yeah, I'm back gonna blow my nose. Alright, sorry about that. So let's think. Aryans, humans dies do is to be, and Icarians humanity lives do. They want to do what? They want to help us live. Lives. No, they want to explore. I've seen them use this a few times. If you think it's not quite explore. Oh, learn, coexist, expire. Use this to learn, maybe that'll help us learn. I go 0. And a Icarian 1 dies is very, like a very bad action, okay? If a parent has an Icarian and the child dies, it's very, very bad action. So, like, sad? Ah, okay. Evoked by the deepest of our negative experiences. Yeah, okay, so this must be happy. Happiness. An individual's positive emotional state. Is it universal to intelligent life? I see what they're saying. So a parent is obviously very, very sad if a child dies, and child dies, is mostest. What? It's most sad. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. If an Icarian dies, it's very sad. If a human dies, it's very sad. And Icarians want to learn what? Want to learn or coexist with humans? No. Sorry, is it just human? What do we call multiple humans again? I thought we already just called it human. Human. Human, okay. It's not human. So they're saying if humans are dead, they're very sad. But if humans, what? They want to do learning. If human 0 lives do. Alive. No. Human, isn't that the 0? No. Okay. So if an Icarian dies, very sad. Human dies, very sad. But what would make them want to learn? A human what? Human's alive, right? Human not alive. It's if a human is what? If a human thinking, gestating. Thinking. Thinking. Is learn throwing us off? Learn, coexist, aspire. Hmm. Human. Humanity who lives. Is it humanity who lives? Okay, that was our problem. I was gonna say, the plural of humans, we must have named it something else. I'm just stupid. Okay, that transmission, from their perspective, human death is just as grave as carrion death. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Hey, they like us a lot already, huh? So, carrions, if humanity dies, at not all at the same time. Yeah. So, carrions think that humanity dies not do all time at carrions do not at all times throw me off here. Previous at, current at, or what? All time at current. Usually when it's the options, it means it's like one of these. Previous at, current at. This saying here. Or what? Oh, next at. They're saying finish the pattern. Okay. Just being dumb. Okay, so we have a new word. The verb, it's an action. So something is the most happy to learn. Each? Each, maybe? Perhaps teach. Or train or something. So a parent, a carrion, does teaching to what? A child. Child of carrying. Okay. So two parent Icarians and reproduce to make one child Icarian. Parent 0 and parent 1 do teach the child, and parent 0, parent 1 do teach. Hold on. Parent 0 and parent 1 do teach child Icarian 0, and parent Icarian 0, parent Icarian 1 do teach and what? Hmm. Do and what? They teach and what? They teach and are happy? No. They teach and learn, maybe? No. Bum 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 bum. Hmm. The two parents do reproduce to make one child. The parents do teach. And the parents do teach. And what? Is it just repeating? Like the parents keep teaching them stuff? Parent 0. Do teach a carrion 1. Parent a carrion 0 and parent a carrion 1. Then it's saying carrion 0 parent to teach a carrion 1 and a carrion 1 parent to teach a carrion 0, maybe? Parent the carrying 0 to teach. No. Okay, what if you remove target? No. Okay. And they what? They live. Looks like we might have another stumper. Let me put another pause in. I don't want to keep you all waiting, and I'll be right back. Okay, I went back 1, and I do see is do mostest happy learn. So maybe it's they do teach and mostest happy. And mostest happy learn. No. And it wasn't just happy and just learn, right? Yeah, okay. Back to the drawing board. Okay, I have maybe another one based on something someone on the Discord pointed me towards. They're saying it could be also the child of carrying. Like in this sentence, right? The parent and the parent are teaching the child and the parent. Like maybe this one is also child carrying. No. The child of carrying 0? No. Okay, back to the drawing board. Alright guys, so another bit of help from the Discord, and they pointed me in another direction. So our original word, where is it? This one, learn. They're saying to treat it more like coexist, I guess. If you look back at our transmissions, right? They were saying something is mostest happy coexistence. And then I kind of guesstimated that it was like, you know, something to do with reproduction. And I was like, I don't know, love. And I put it in, and now they say a name. So I think her responding means that we got it right on the money with love. So let me see what they say. It says, you suspect that Acarians think and feel love just like us, and yet they're creatures totally different from us, from very far away. So how does that redefine our question here? So two parents reproduce and have a child. So parent 0 and parent 1 do love child Acarian 0. And parent Acarian 0 do love parent Acarian 1. And what? That makes me want to say parent Acarian 1 do love parent Acarian 0. They both love the child. Parent 0 loves parent 1. And parent 1, or what is it? Acarian. Parent Acarian 1. Parent Acarian 0 love do. There we go. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. We were definitely stuck there. But okay. So we got past that one, and just go pause really quick, grab some water, and then we'll try and finish out this week. Alrighty, we're back. So this was what? Question mark. Something is a noun. Something is a Acarian individual. So maker is Acarian, and something is Acarian. Maker species, and what species is what? They're both Acarian, right? No. They're both Acarians. Okay. Maker and something is to parent Acarian. Maker and something T, 7 child Acarian is due. So they're both parents, and they made 7 kids. Oh, so this is like this is like Mr. Maker. The Maker and Mr. Maker are both parents. Okay, okay. This is what equals 0. I see. Okay. And then Maker and Mr. Maker love each other. Okay, so Maker loves Mr. Maker, and Mr. Maker loves Maker. That's cute. Okay. Adorable, adorable. Acarians love all life. And all life is what? All life is love. No, all life is good. Okay, cool. Acarians do love. They love life. No, they love living. Do they love us? Do they love humans? They do. They love us. Yay! Holy cow. So, the Icarians don't even know how many planets have life. And if Icarians did know how many planets had life, then the Icarians would learn. So the Icarians want to learn how many planets have life, and Icarians love all life. Thus, Icarians sent all the transmitters. Okay, so if humanity and Icarians are known, then Icarians is to what are they saying here? If humanity exists, I guess, and Icarians know that humanity exists, then Icarians is to what? Then Icarians is to love all humanity, maybe? Is to what? Hmm. Hmm. Then Icarians is what? Oh, if they knew that humanity existed, then they would be what? Happy? Okay, okay, I see, I see, I see. Ah, okay, cool. Very nice of the old maker there. Introducing that they have love for everybody. Nice little space hippies out there. Translation team, a pleasure as always. Any clarity on what we learned last week? Male, female? Dr. Doppler, I believe what we've learned this week is of even greater importance. From the perspective of the translation, I consider these latest transmissions to be particularly valuable. From my own personal perspective, I consider them beautiful. Please expand on that. I'd love to. The more I've thought about their transmissions and Dr. B's definitions, the more it impacts me. About 100 transmissions ago, we defined individual. On its own, it holds little meaning. It allows us to define Icarian as Icarian's individual. What's the good in that? They're highlighting something, the perspective and character of an individual. It's not just about discussing Icarians, they're collective. It came time to discuss the persons that make the people. The persons that make the people, huh? Then they dug deeper into life. What it means to be alive. Birth, living, and dying, okay? I know I initially held concerns. We still need soothing. I'd like to recall what the meteorite led with. As soon as they could, they communicated Akiria Prime. They've made themselves known and vulnerable. They ain't here to humanity do dies. Okay, did I word that right? Get to the point, hackers. There's comfort I take in that. Collins, back on life. They define lifespan, and perhaps of greater biological, even cultural significance, young, adult, and old. And that leads us to Maker. As of the time of creating Transmitter Zero, 180,000 years ago. 180,000 years ago, he was an adult. 177 alien years old, or 16 Earth years. 16? Goodness. Don't know if that's fully settled in yet. Icarians must be a brilliant species, geniuses beyond us. There's a chance that's true, though I have my doubts. I think it's important to keep in mind Icarian's lifespan is 288 alien years. 60% through life. To an equivalent of 40, 50 years old. Not a bad way of looking at it. 50, huh? Wow, never mind. Okay, Dop? No, yeah, I'm fine. Strange to think of Maker as one of my peers. That's all. Back to it, Collins. They age differently than us, but in some ways we are, well, hard to put without. Sorry. Gary? Yes. They started with judgments of good and bad. Words that relate to birth, to births, living, dying, dividing, transmitter 0, learning, words relating to life, or otherwise what we hold near and dear. Oof, give me a moment, please. Take your time, Carrie. We're okay. We're right here with you. They introduce perspective once again, individual perspective, something Dr. Bees relates to action. They use it to define happy and sad. What would make an Icarian sad? Dying. Put simply, it's the pit of sadness. The most is sad. Especially, though this is grim, well, allow me to read one of their sentences. Parent Icarian, child Icarian dies, is due, most is sad. Understood. And Doppler, I think you might find the transmission that followed quite compelling. Icarian, 0, human dies due, is due, very sad. Even when they've never met us. And, oh, I hate getting choked up, I'm sorry. This is what strikes me. Maker, the 264 Icarians that work to construct Transmitter 0 and her species as a whole. They reach across the galaxies to extend a hand and introduce themselves. And though to them humanity is too unknown, they lead with warmth. They lead with love. I'm grateful. For them, and Maker, of course. That is all too obvious. I'm grateful for you, Carrie. And Dr. Bees, Dr. Ackers, Dr. Batista. I'm grateful that a team like you four is who makes meaning of all this. Love, huh? I can only imagine what's next for us in our translation. Till next week, translation team. I eagerly await, as always. What a nice week. What a nice week. Alright, so that was week 36. 24 transmissions, 8 words. We are past the 600 barrier at 603 total transmissions. And past the 150 barrier with 157 total words. We named good, bad, conversion, action, happy, sad, love, and Mr. Maker. So I do want to see what they have to say about conversion. That one's a little weird. Action, I think that one's correct, but we'll see. And the rest I do think we got confirmed by them, the prompts. And then we completed morality, conversion, feelings, and love. Alan says status. I wish I could shake their hand. Or I guess a male? Unsure. Batista says, with a different lifespan, does time feel different? Harry says, Dear Diary, the way the aliens feel about us, I can't help but feel the same for them. Doppler says, 36 weeks. What the translation team has discovered in the past 9 months is nothing short of extraordinary. You already know what Dr. Bees is thinking. And they have some ideas for us. Okay, good. About bad, good, and conversion. Perfect. And that was Act 8, Sent with Love. Act 9 begins. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, well, thanks for watching that one. I know I had to step away quite a bit for this, but hopefully it wasn't distracting. And we'll see you guys next week for week 37.